Hey guys, Luna here, and welcome back to Zero Escape Virtue's Last Reward. Now, last we left off, we were going through our next room, or went through it, and we're just about to see which room and escape room we're about to solve. Whoa, is this a dead
All
end?
3 doors seem to be locked.
That's unfortunate.
What's this thing here?
It looks like the device next to the number 9 door.
Why don't you try pulling the lever?
Might as well. Huh? Look at the door on the right.
It opened.
Huh? That doesn't make sense. Why would it just be the one on the right open? How do you open the other two?
You're probably just overthinking it. That door opened. That means we're going through it. Bring it on. Don't go soft on me now. I'll leave you behind.
Come on, Sigma, let's go.
Gaulem Bay. And this is where we discovered the robot stuff. What is this place?
It is kind of confusing, isn't it? What is it for?
Well, I think it looks like some sort of workroom.
If you say so. We should split up and search it.
We need to find key cards with moon symbols on them, right?
Yes, they should be somewhere in this room.
Right, let's get on it. Seek a way out. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a mental swing of the room. There's a table, that room, the doors, the things. And this. So let's start with, I guess, this. Shaped like a shard. You put something into it. Radio. Escape. Mommy, what? It's robot. Same, or you think it is just a well-made mannequin? Very much. Robot. So we're gonna have to do something with that probably. Move stage, let the disco, really disco. There's a button. Come on, big red button, stripes of halo, can be don't press me alone. Oh, like they're just... Hey, what are you doing? It's okay, there's no way anything really dangerous would be out here. So, there's nothing that happened from it, so... Yeah, so this panel is just that. There's the laptop over here. There's a power cable. Nothing that I know of. Oh, this is. There's tablets. Oh good, one open. We need to find a key for the top one. It's name tag. Jacket. Pocket. Block. This got them. And anything below? Nope. Now let's see what we got from the frequency list. Oh god, it's gonna be a pain. Oh, we're gonna have to obviously do something with that. Yeah, so let's see. Oh god, got in the archives. So here, combine with that, and combine with that. Got the stars. Oh, I think it's this thing makes me useless. Nope. So else there is blue battery, toolbox, got a key in it. It's key. Good. Anything below? There's the door. And there's this. Okay, maybe this. Okay, well, maybe the key goes with this over here. Okay, so let's get the star in. Moving is still a pain in this. It's too big to fit. So let's examine the tablet. Oh, combine that with the battery. Oh. Radio? Oh, so the radio goes with the laptop over here, and okay, that's perfect. And I wonder if I can turn it on. You adjusted picking up a radio frequency. Memo, archives, frequency lists. So I would write this down with this, but I'm just write down this. So let's see here. 107, 700, 103.16 is 1000, 106.08 is 719 is 100. 92 is 1500. 11,008. 1250. 11,010 is 400. 9,850. And 11,21,2 is 250. So let's see here. So there's nothing at. Also, there's. So 100. 550. There's nothing at 550. 1,000. So kind of 1,500. And okay. So wait, no, that doesn't work. So just pressing play wouldn't work. So maybe. I just pressed the super fast speed and that works.
Really slow.
What? What's the noise? Look, the monitor. Next to the radio. That way, something on the screen. Archive. So there's something on the table. So is there something over here that we need to do? A greasy oil. Maybe I need to oil the key. And put this in the lockbox. This takes forever to move around. Guess it works. Locked opens. Yeah, let's have a look inside, shall we? Your stuff, and take a look. Auto detergent and screwdriver and key. Well, the key obviously goes with this. Works, that opens, don't rush me. So that's where this goes. Yes, it works perfectly. Did you see a noise? Yeah, from the middle of the door. And that goes with... And the handle goes with the... Oh, so slowly. That goes over here. Perfect. Turn it. And the ceiling, those are... more robots. Just like how that one has underwear. Oh my god. Robots. Just combine that with this. And combine that with that. We have one battery pack. Where did the bottle of detergent go? Oh. Okay, let me give it a try. Oh god, this is... Where does this even... Okay, so it starts from there. Oh, it starts from anywhere along here, okay. Okay, how does... You can do... Do I have to get all of them? High frequency. I don't know how much we need though, so I can't. So so yeah, they're talking about take yes. Yeah, so they're just talking about the boxers. Maybe combine that with the detergents. Oh, so we have to clean up the oil. Sure, okay, I guess. So I need 120 volts, okay. And... Oh, and his ID is 11010. I'm guessing that relates to the thing we did with the radio. So we need 110 exactly, so... Well, if I do... I don't want that, so 100 and... Do like that? No, that's 105, so... If I do it... 40... 110, there we go. Right. Look back over here. Was it 110? Was it 110? No, it's 120. Okay, my bad. I thought it was 110. That's just me being silly. 120, so... Maybe I need to do that. No, that's 135. That wouldn't do... That... That'd be... And I need to go get the 5 as well. No, it's 100. Maybe I don't do the 5. That's so... 10, 100. We'll do it down like this. It's 140, which I don't need. If I do... this all up just so it's a little bit easier. That's 90, so I still need 30 more. Oh, that doesn't help exactly. That's 70, so we still need 50. Where do you... Question is, if we do 110, like that, just trying to figure out a way to get to 110. And where's 100? Okay, so 110, I don't need that, so I still need 20, which it doesn't help, so I got 30. So 30, 60, 70, 80, 90, 105. Maybe if I got this, and then I do 10, I do, so I need, okay, so I need 15 more, so how do I... My only question is, how the heck am I supposed to maneuver? I need 5, I need 5. Something like, it's 150, which I don't need. 5 more of that, so I do. If I do 140, so I need 10 less. So how about I do? It's like I need to get this. Maybe if I do. Okay. Needs 50 more. And 5. I need 50 more, so I maneuver this some way to get 10 and 5. Which is so can I maneuver this like this? It works with the 60 instead. So I need 40 less, so just move it like that. And now I need. Yeah, I need quite literally 40 less. No, wait. 60 less. So, yeah, so I need 60 less, so I need to cut this off somehow. Cut the 60 off and somehow get the 5 in it as well. I do. That. And can I? Do that, do that. Like I need to get the 10. And I somehow don't know. Okay, so I just looked up a hint. It suggested that I start with 35. Then go to 40. And just that worked, it looks like. Again, numbers for this kind of thing doesn't really work well with me. Complete, reboot, blah 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 blah. Looks like it's distributing power, probably to this guy. You power button somewhere? Oh, that's the button on the thing. We push that. So push it. And something happens. It'll work. Look, their eyes. Eyes? Oh, and their eyes are all red. Oh, this one has a key card. Battery combined with that. I don't know what to... so there's... So, okay, the dots say... Okay, so on, off, on, off, on. And these are 2 offs. So 2 offs. On, off, off, on. What about the other side of Gaulem there? That's on the right. It's on the left. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so there's 2 passwords. Okay, so or at least 24 eyes total. This one that's not on. So I don't know which order it is, of course. But this is probably some type of Morse code, and I have no idea. There's 12 eyes, but oh wait, it's nope, the eye pattern isn't the same. So there's 12 eyes, but I don't. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 eyes? No, I literally don't. Oh wait, this is the archive. The file poster with an eye on it. So this is. I'm assuming it's R. So it's either R, E, M. RBN, and I'm just doing a mental thing of M, A, F, so 4th, nope, 5th. Is O I and then O E N C P O P? That doesn't seem right. About doing... Thing is, I don't know the order, so maybe POCN is at the very least. Maybe it's so maybe the left goes at the bottom, so that'll be OS F N skip O E, and then R skip E A C O N. Okay, so recon. So I've got the order wrong on that one. So I have to read the top one that way, read the bottom one that way. So I O skip A. You know, I skip A M E R. Now let's try that. Okay. Recon I O A. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna just, since I know it's obviously with the red eye, I just don't know the order, which is the... Okay, so typing the letters from the golems who don't have a red eye will give you the file password. How was I supposed to assume with that the ones that are off give me the right password? And how am I supposed to know the order that it's supposed to be in? Like, is it from left to right? Like from, and is it the left side then the right side? But anyways, it's beacon, the safe password is beacon and hope, and the file password is reminiscence. So anyways, I'm just gonna put in beacon and solve this by myself. Oh. Sure, okay. It's got log in. Show up the screen, it's green. Sun, moon, star. Safe right. Sun, moon, star. Got the information. Good work. Well done. Solitude, never mind that. Let's just see what's inside. Bunch of stuff, probably good, better than having nothing. Got the map, which you've already seen. Nice, along there, the arteries. And what's next? Looks like a note. Rules. Yeah. It thinks Zero Senior wants to make sure people are actually playing the game regardless of the situation. And it looks like some plug or key put in. Oh, this is K's key. So we got Katie's suits. Oh, that's yeah. Okay, we gotta go this way. Talking about it, and here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we go through. Huzzah!
Hold up, Governor.
Very confused noises.
No?
You
And
honestly think a voice that coarse could come from a throat as fine as this?
Oh yeah, that was me, mate. Oi!
Sigma, what is that?
Oh, blimey, that hurts. Ain't right for a fellow's back to feel like this.
robot.
And it's talking.
With an accent.
Can't help it, Flower. Didn't choose to talk like this. Not by half. Now, Alice, darling. Do I rightly recollect you characterising my speech as coarse? Why, that's right, cruel it is. You really think I asked for this? See, they figured they'd give us all a, what you call them, personality. Some tosser thought they'd give me this one. It ain't right, I tell you.
So, what the hell are you?
Cooper.
If you're a barrel maker, I'm an astronaut.
Right you are, me old son. Right you are. Well, go on, have a butcher's, mate. What do I look like to you? Robot, you say? Well, nearly there, but they call us Gaulems round here.
Gaulem?
Oh, I've heard of golems. They're sort of monsters, I guess, from Jewish folklore. They're made from clay, and they look like men. They're supposed to do whatever their master, or creator, or whatever commands them to do.
Well, aren't you a clever bird? You are, of course. A golem of myth is a clay creation that moves under its own power. Our spellings are might different, though. The original blokes are spelt G-O-L-E-M, but me and me mates are G-A-U-L-E-M. That's an acronym for General Purpose Autonomous Labour Electronic Machine. The truth to tell, it's a bit rubbish when you write it out all like that. But I figure they wanted to make sure they had the golem thing in there, you know? What with us being robots and all.
So should I just call you Gaulem?
That don't seem quite kosher. After all of me mates here are golems too. I couldn't very well call all of you lot human, could I?
What should we call you then?
Well, we've all got a product ID, and they're unique. I figure that's as good a name as any.
And your ID is?
GTM-CM-G-OLM.
That's way too long. We can't remember that.
What? You taking the mickey out of me? Never had a problem myself. Right then, let's just use the last bit, shall we?
G-O-L-M?
Golem.
Come on, man, that's just Gaulem.
Well, I'll be buggered. Can't say I ever noticed that before. Sure, it's a strange coincidence, isn't it?
Alright, Gaulem, you said Alice starring a little bit ago, right?
What? A gentleman can't say something nice to a pretty young bird, eh?
No, I don't care if you call her darling. I'm saying you called her Alice. How did you know her name?
Oh, she ain't the only one of you lot whose name I know. I know who you are, Sigma, and you too, Luna. I'm right familiar with all 9 of you.
How?
You don't know? Oh, they got cameras all over this place. Well, then again, the lenses aren't much bigger than a screw, and they're all hidden away, so I suppose I can't really blame you for missing them, huh? Now, as I was saying, there were these cameras, you see, and all of the data they record gets sent off to the mainframe in real time. So, I just gave the main core a ring, got those videos, and now I know everything you've done.
Does that mean...
You're Zero Junior?
Cool, blimey. Are you bleeding serious? What, You gotta be off your box if you think I'm Young Master Zero. The Young Master is a right proper AI what supervises all the electronic bits and bobs in this place. My humble self, and those with the misfortune to be like me, are more akin to computer terminals who are merely borrowing a little bit of the central core.
So golems are kind of like Zero's junior servants?
No, not quite, Governor, not quite. I'd say me and me mates here are more like arms and legs, right? Now, you lot don't have brains in your arms and legs, do you?
Of course not.
Right you are, missus. It'd be all sorts of nasty if your elbows and that lumpy bit on your ankle was all packed with brains. Well, we're like your arms or legs. The Golem's seat of consciousness, so to speak, ain't in the head. Fact of the matter is, it's not anywhere in the body, which makes a fellow wonder, where is it?
In the mainframe?
Spot on. So that part of me what thinks is in the mainframe. Everything this here body sees and hears and what have you, that all gets sent back there. Then the mainframe does some sort of computery jiggery pokery and comes up with some decisions and those decisions beget commands.
Yeah, sure, this is all totally normal.
And those commands are sent over the wireless like whoop, whoop, whoop. And eventually, my body picks them up. Finally, those commands cause actions what move the various bits in my body. That's why this thing's like a computer terminal, you see. The body's just an output device of sorts. If we were talking about one of them personal computers here, you could say a Golem's kind of like a monitor, right?
Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Then wouldn't that make you part of Zero Junior?
Well, I suppose you could say that. What with us sharing the mainframe and all. But I don't know shit all about this game he's running. That part of the mainframe's locked away from the rest of us. I'm an independent core. Zero and I are two different blokes. You recollect what Gaulem stands for, huh? I'm autonomous.
But if that's the case, your hands and feet analogy doesn't really make sense. My arms and legs aren't autonomous. They don't just move on their own.
You sure, Governor? I watched you cross your arms just now. And now you're frowning and your forehead's getting all wrinkly. Do you do these things on purpose? Well, when you crossed your arms, were you thinking, right then, let's cross them, shall we? Curl on down then, mouth. Oh, and eyebrows. I'd be much obliged if you'd squeeze in a bit. There's a good pair of blokes. That's what you was thinking, innit? No? Didn't reckon so. I figured you did all of that subconsciously. Ain't no man on earth who says to himself, feeling a mite nervous, I'll just twitch me leg around a bit, you know? Who's thinking real hard about something and says to themselves, well, think I'll just give the old loaf a scratch, that'll help. How's about when you reach for your tea, when you turn a page in your book? Or what about when your eyes just go straight for the pear on that bird you fancy? Yeah, the list goes on, me chums. But all of those things are your subconscious at work. True, when part of your body does something, it's because your brain said so. But that don't mean your conscious mind is involved. Fact is, it can't be. If your brain had to deal with all the piddly bits of living, it'd make you balmy. That's how us Golems and the young master get along. You got it all sorted now, chums?
Yeah, so basically a Zero Junior is basically the one that's controlling, hey, make sure we gotta eat, make sure we chew, make sure we go, like, telling us, hey, make sure we go to the bathroom, like, and conversations like what I'm doing now. But the Golems are the subconscious thing, like hands, breathing, and making, I don't know.
Then you're saying that Zero Junior is the central part of the mainframe, and the Golems are like his hands and feet?
Righto! Blimey. Guess I shouldn't be talking about such heavy rubbish, eh? My shoulders are all stiff.
You're a robot, how can your shoulders get stiff?
And you said your back hurt earlier. Are you just messing with us?
Yes, I did. And no, I ain't. Me back is all right mess, it is. Last maintenance check, they just left me here. I've been on this bed here for years. The lubricant for me joints is all gummed up. Every time I move, it hurts.
But why did you wake up again after all this time?
Why do you think, love? 'Cause you lot turned me on is why. Especially that other missus over there.
Yeah, the button on the top of the safe.
Right you are, Governor.
Can you come with us then? The others need to see this.
No, I can't, and more's a pity. I can only go as far as this cable here will let me. I got internal batteries, but they're knackered. Matter of fact, that's why I was here for maintenance in the first place. The same goes for these other blokes too. Of course, they ain't connected to a power cable like I am, so they aren't going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah. So you aren't going to answer my question?
What question is that?
I asked you how your shoulders can get stiff if you're a robot.
Right, so you did. Not sure why you've got to bug up your arse about that particular issue, though.
Well, I mean, I guess it's not really important, but I'm just curious, I suppose.
Curious, are you? Oh, that's a good word, that is. A good, powerful word. The kind of word that will set any robot's heart aflutter. Let's get you sorted then, shall we? Just lend me your Lords and Peers for a tick. So, how can a robot get stiff shoulders? And what does pain mean to a robot? Tell me, Guff, you ever heard of the Chinese room?
Without waiting for the answer, the Golem launched into his explanation. Somewhere, a pretty young girl is trapped in a tiny room. The door of the outside has a slot that a number of Chinese people outside the room can use to slide slip pieces of paper to the girl. On the pieces of paper there are questions written naturally in Chinese. Unfortunately, the young lady has no idea what the questions say. But then how could she? She's never learned Chinese apart from a Hong Kong action movie or two in college. She's never even heard of it. So for this unfortunate young lady, each note looks nothing more than a bunch of strange symbols. Before she was locked away, she was given an order. Specifically, she was told to write an appropriate answer to each question she received and slip that answer back through the slots. Once the Chinese questions began to show up, however, she found herself at a loss. Oh dear, she says to herself, why can't I read these at all? Whatever am I to do? It is at that moment that she spots a bookshelf. The bookshelf is filled with thick books. Upon examining them, she discovers that some sort of Chinese paraphrase books. They have no explanation of anything means, but it shows Chinese responses to Chinese questions. Am I supposed to use these? Questions keep coming, more and more and more of them. She finds the set of characters that correspond to the set of characters on the paper and carefully writes out the indicated response. How's it going? It's awful. Please get me out of here. Are you hungry? Yes, I am. I haven't eaten anything since breakfast. Here they give her some twice-cooked pork. Are you full? Yes, although I don't think my stomach liked it very much. Do you have a boyfriend? Yes, I'm dating a Reggie dancer. When was your first kiss? When I was 14. He was a grade ahead of me in school. What color of underwear are you wearing? Black. What was the first thing you were going to do when you get out of this room? Eat the stuffing out whoever's sending me these questions with a pan you cooked that twice-cooked pork in. All of these questions were written in Chinese. And the answers were also written in Chinese. All of the young lady did was accurately copy the symbols from the paraphrase book onto the slips of paper with no idea what any of it meant. Incidentally, she doesn't have a dancer boyfriend. In fact, she never even kissed a boy. Also, she's wearing white underwear. I don't know why the underwear is important. Anyway.
Yes?
Is there any particular reason this girl is, pretty? Or why we need to know what color underwear she's wearing?
Exactly, we don't.
Can't say there is. Just tickles me fancy, I guess. But the prettier the bird is, the more fun the story is, isn't it?
What?
What?
Right. Well, what I wanted to say, all them Chinese blokes outside the room didn't know nothing about them books what she had. So it follows that they would have thought whoever was inside spoke Chinese just like them, you see? After all, far as they can tell, they're having a nice little chinway with one of their countrymen.
Okay, interesting, but what does that have to do with your shoulders or a robot feeling pain?
You thick? I feel pain when my body's having a spot of bother. Well, hold up, mate, this ain't right. We keep this up and we're buggered. If things go really pear-shaped, we'll be brown bread. So says the central computer to itself, seeing that things are a bit bollocksed. In the interest of extricating my body from this unpleasant predicament, the mainframe sends out a signal over the wireless. and my software interprets that signal as pain, and I stop doing whatever daft thing I was doing. It's the same, innit? Just like the Chinese room.
So you're saying the robots feel pain differently than humans, right?
Use your loaf, missy. You listen to a word I've said. A human feels pain when you do something you shouldn't, like sit your bum down on a tack, right? Same thing for us robots. If you feel like being clever about it, there ain't really that much different between a human and a robot. Forget all about that mainframe and signal bollocks. And us golems ain't that different from the bird in the room. So think about it, love. How do you know humans ain't the same, just without all the electronic-y pony, huh? What if, when someone asks you a question, all you're doing is pulling out the right answer from some sort of phrase book in your brain? Ain't no way to prove that, of course, but far as I can see, there ain't no reason to. I mean, it's all the same, innit? If you're actually a thinking creature, or if you're just some kind of language processing machine. All what matters is if the person next to you does what a human ought. Looks like a person, acts like a person, and talks like a person, then it's probably a person. You want to live a normal life? That's all you need to know.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Lay it on me, governor.
Why did you stop us?
Right you got so carried away I near forgot. I haven't seen anyone for yonks, and I got a mite excited is all.
Just spit it out.
Right. Well, there was something I wanted to tell you lot.
What was it?
Patience, darling. Now, I know I might look a bit out of sorts at the moment, but I ain't really supposed to. Same thing for the rest of the blokes here. Fact is, the reason we look a bit like skeletons is because we are a bit like skeletons. There's this special artificial biological tissue what's called ABT.
Which we learned from Luna before.
When a golem's all new and shiny, they've got a nice suit of ABT over that metal skeleton. Makes us look right human, it does. Even feels like real skin, with pores, a little bit of hair, and a few pimples, scars, and the
Are we
like.
actually a robot?
Truth to tell, I doubt you'd be able to tell the real from the fake, even if it was right in front of you. See, right in the middle.
Command violation. Rogue processes detected. Product ID GTMCMGOLM. Executing emergency deactivation. Unit GTMCMGOLM.
Could actually be rogue.
Now inactive. No other rogue processes detected in additional Gaulem platforms. Returning to surveillance mode.
Did Zero just shut him down?
It looks like it.
Damn it.
I wonder what he was trying to tell us.
Say, right in the middle of...
Right in the middle of what?
An ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
Someone on the other team must have opened it.
Shit, why would they do that?
We have to hurry.
Alright, let's go. Thankfully, we're right there. Is the animation complete? I think I'm gonna end this episode here. There. The lounge we go. Pushed through the magenta door and ran into the warehouse. There stood Phi, Dio, and Kay. Hey, now guys. With that, we're going to end this episode here. When you guys have a good day, night, week, month of your lives, and may the stars forever guide your path, forever it might lead you into the